map for next week?
We're Melissa Cadwell, head of the county receptacle department, trash collection. She was off these past couple of weeks, but she's coming back either today or tomorrow. So we're going to try to meet with her this week. We have about 50% of the campus highlighted where trash cans are. And then hopefully we'll have a meeting with her at the end of this week, and then we can bring the map with all the highlighted areas to the meeting on Sunday, and then as a board we can go over looking for the areas where we need to include.
Any questions about that? Armory discount programs is something carrying over. We're kind of starting fresh, rebranding. Bonnie, Sean, and Kobe are setting up a time this week to head down to Armory together. We've set a goal of 5 discounts by spring break. Currently we have 2, Jefferson Hotel and Oleanders are kind of, one just offered the discount and put up a sign that they're now offering a discount should you show ID. So that's kind of complete. And what's the other one?
What,
Oleanders? Yeah, they're still working on it. But we have a goal of 5 more by spring break, so we're going to be heading down to harass people. Goodbye Redbox, hello Blockbuster. Where's Steven? What do you got for us?
Yeah, unfortunately, Neil and I work on Redbox, and they aren't really extending to college campuses at this time. So I found something through Blockbuster that's really quite similar. It's almost identical. So I'm trying to get a hold of Blockbuster. I emailed them a few weeks ago, but they haven't gotten back to me. So I'm going to try calling them this week and seeing what they can offer.
Questions on that? Snow removal. So obviously we talked about having a snow removal. Rumor trickled through that there already is one currently in place for next year. The contact for that was Kate Hammer. Melissa reached out to Kate to find out what's going on. What we were informed is there's a new program starting next year dealing with off-campus toward Westcott and that area. It's not covering this side or anywhere outside of those streets. We're still sitting down with Kate Hammer this Thursday to talk about what it's including, what it's not including, and any ideas or solutions, how they went about setting up their private contractor and see if we can get some ideas. Other than that, we're contacting Greek Life to assess their situation, what contractors they use, and how we can go about maybe creating this bulk solution with contractors to make it cheaper for everyone. Questions on snow removal? Sweet. Wegmans. This is carried over from back when I was originally here. Starting in March, our goal is to run a 2-month trial run of the program. And how it's going to work is every other Saturday for around a 6.5-hour loop. The buses are going to go from College Place to South to Wegmans Target area and then loop back. Right now, there's a meeting set up with Dave this Wednesday at 10 a.m. that Andrea, Alyssa, and maybe Greg are going to be attending to figure out funding. What is student activities have? Is it possible for them to help? Is it coming from us? Where are we standing financially? Scott Vanderpool down with parking and transportation is ready to go pretty much with buses. He's waiting our word for a go-ahead on that. And then PR, we have Michael and Sean who are going to be like the student life liaisons with PR, with Eileen to get this out as quickly as possible. Because we're going to have about 3 weeks to PR the start of it. And then go ahead, question.
In regards to PR, would it be beneficial to possibly try to contact like RDs, because now that every building has a Facebook group, we probably just toss around there.
We'll probably hit every social media and media site possible. SU News, maybe the university email that goes to everyone. We'll find a way to make sure everyone reads about it somehow. Other questions? Cyberbullying, what we talked about. Jenny is setting up roundtable groups such as Pride Union, Greek Life, RHA, all of those who can kind of offer insight into the issues of cyberbullying, what we can do in terms of it from a university standpoint. Kobe, who's on the committee, his emails. Anthony Rotolo, again, he's going to be sitting down with us to offer his knowledge and insight and expertise on what he feels the campus can do in terms of cyberbullying prevention, etc. to the campus stance and policy on harassment? How do we go into updating the policy and handbook in general, moving a handbook that's very 20th century harassment into 21st century harassment, where we've moved online with social media, et cetera, in terms of our harassment and bullying that this university has no stance on and is very much in a gray area on. Questions? Ride chart set to go, pending commercial, which we're working on. It's no longer apparently $500 for auto. You want to throw in an update on it?
Well, so I emailed the lady, and she sent me this form and said for auto for commercial it's $500. And a couple minutes later, she sent me back an email saying you can't use auto anymore. So then I sent her an email, and then sent Daria or Dyra, whatever her name is. How do you pronounce it? Dara. Okay, Dara, an email, and she said that if we say that we're using the off-campus computer service as like going through them, it'll only be $100 because that will be like our support. So if you use like a background support, it's only $100. So now I'm trying to contact the lady, the cheerleading person again, to see if we can get out for 100. So crossing our fingers, if we get out, he's 100, but we might not get out.
We know about Oki.
Well, Oki's free.
Well done, too.
They can negotiate it.
But other than that, we're ready to go. Victory. Talk it down.
I have a quick question on that. The computer in Shine, is that going to happen?
I need to, contact that yet.
That's on your listeners. And what has been chalked Work Express, details from SU News. This is, as we talked about, transportation is a larger issue. The new thing that DPS is starting to help alleviate escort calls. We're starting the shuttle that's starting, as you can see, at 3:30 or 4 a.m. depending on, and it's going to run from Res Halls directly to Dave Flint through south on the Blinding, proceed to Golsey, and loop back. And as I stated, this is an attempt from DPS to stop people from using the escort services for reasons that the escort service was not meant to be used for. We originally talked about why is this the time, or why 3:30 instead of 1? Is that when the majority of their calls are coming from? And Bonnie so nicely pointed out, this is a time when South Campus buses are stopping running. There's not really transportation to take people anywhere. So that's the theory behind start time to start with.
One thing that DPS said to us was that they have students actually wait to call until the buses stop running, and then call for escorts once the buses are stopped. So this kind of helps free up their resources and provide students transportation home late at night too.
So this is a start towards this larger transportation issue that we're trying to address. Questions on Orange Express?